Welcome back to Your Own University TV. I'm Lisha Antica, and today we're going to go on a trip up Reed Lakes and a little backpacking, and we're going to go up that hill right there. And what it reminded me of is being a kid and being pushed in sports and athletics and dance and pretty much anything that I did to do my best and take my body, my physical body, to the extreme. And I really needed that because I was spiritually and mentally so overpowered in my life that doing things in my physical body that challenge me saves my life and might save your life too. Join us at Your Own University, where you continue to discover the ultimate you. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. You're not going to want to miss a bit of this. The first tip of this adventure is seize the moment. Seize the moment and wait to see what we did. So this was my idea, everybody. You know, when you're out in this majestic, beautiful, incredible place, working your body and enjoying the challenges. I already slipped twice, got 2 bruises on my shins. Whew, they're gonna be pretty. Anyway, I saw this rock and I thought, oh, we'll build a rock thing. And so we found this big, huge rock right here, and it was way up there by our packs. And we rolled it down here, and we tried to get a couple to help us lift it up there because there was no way we could lift it, but it didn't work. So we stood it up here, but it's this beautiful quartz, nice thing. Anyway, started our own little rock thing. We're almost to Upper Reed Lakes, and we'll see where we get to the bomber. Ooh, we might still get it up there. There's hope. There's goals. There's all that. So when you guys when you set goals, hey, can I use your picture in a video?
Sure. Yeah.
Can it go online? Okay. We got it. They got it up. Yes. Do it. The second tip of this adventure is that you are totally capable of doing things that you don't feel like you're capable of. Even if a boulder is like really, really tall. But what you have to do is ask for help and just trust one another and work together. And that's why community and teamwork is so important when adventuring through life. So after we did that, what we decided to do was to just seize the moment, which is step 1, and take this up here.
Eagles over there would have been a bad decision.
Yeah, but that's cool that they're there.
We should
stack
you guys.
Rocks
right here.
Yeah, we should. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we came from down there at the Upper Reed Lakes. Down over there is Lower Reed Lakes. And then we climbed up these boulders with our packs. There's Bear in his pack. Now, I would tell you, like, there's no way in hell I'd go back down that. Not with my pack on. Coming up it, pretty good. Seize the moment. Happy I didn't do it without my pack, because then I would have had to gone back down. And now we are going down to the bomber. So we're taking these ropes and we'll scale down there, and the bomber is over, where is it at? There it is. There's the wing. We're going there. So we made it to the bomber, and we're in the middle of Bomber Glacier. And any advice?
Any advice?
Any advice for them?
You better bring some ice spikes.
Ice spikes, yeah, for sure. But anyway, I want to show it to you. Yes.
This is a downed Air Force Super Fortress. They used it for a bomber. And they were on I guess a training thing, and it hit the glacier. People died. Some people lived. It's amazing. But here is what's left of the rubble. United States Air Force with the big star. Look at all that.
And the last tip that I really got from this adventure is not only to trust my body, but to program your mind to believe that the impossible is possible, that everything that you need and require can be taken care of, including summiting everything up and down, and seeing the bomber was my big goal, right? And I really wanted to celebrate, and voila, somebody ran up and gave me fresh margaritas. And then we were really wondering, are we on the right path the next day? Are we going the right direction? We needed a map, but since I decided to change route to go back towards the car rather than away from the car, we didn't have a map. We didn't know where we were going. Our phone had no GPS. And voila, a beautiful person showed up with that map. It seemed like every time that we needed somebody to show up and tell us where to go, that person would show up. And we always did ask. We asked the universe, we asked source, we asked ourselves, like, this would be really nice right now, and then we let it go, and we came back into the moment of seizing the moment of being present with what we were doing, by putting one foot in front of the other, by trusting our bodies, by eliminating that, and it was beautiful.
All right, well, we left Bomber Glacier this morning probably around 11, and we made our way to the hut, which we really didn't stop and see what was at the hut, but we went to a lake that was right next to it, and from there we were going to go to Gold Mint, but changed up strategy and ended up going towards Snowbird, not too sure, lake and hut, and we've been hiking for quite some time now. Some of it was really big boulders. We went around that point right there, and we come from way back there. Couldn't even tell you how far, but most of the beginning of our hike was boulders. And just to go show you hikes that look like that, miles on end, and you know, it just takes a lot out of you. But we ran into this guy. His name is Thomas, and he's really cool. Brought a whole camera system with him, and he kind of likes all the nature and stuff like that as we do. We're in no rush to get anywhere, so we've been just kind of hanging out, chilling with him, and we're on our way up this steep incline. All right, there was that glacier we were walking down on earlier. You can see, I mean, we come from way back there somewhere. Sun's just about setting. It's 8:30 right now. We've come up to the last peak. This is the last peak right? And I guess this is where you would camp out or whatnot. A little grassy spot, but man, if you've seen the views in person, I mean, wow. Yeah, and it's windy and it's cold. Alright, y'all, I just figured I'd share it with you.
I've definitely worked my body today, and my mind as well, and challenged myself, right? So what are you doing right now to challenge yourself in your life? Like, what chances are you taking beyond yourself? It's just cool. A cool thing that I learned about me in my own university, coming up this really steep incline, like, what would you say it is? Like 40%?
Yeah.
40%, it's friggin' huge down there, is that my fear is really of angles, not necessarily heights, because this is cool with me right here, or falling. So, you know, you learn something about yourself when you do things that challenge you. So the last tip that I have for you to really get in your body is to actually move and do it. Oftentimes we don't think that we can. And so when I'm hiking, when I'm out in nature, or when I'm at the gym and I'm pumping iron, I focus my mind on things that are gonna lift me up. So prayer, God, I ask for spirit, I ask for assistance, I ask for healing. Now I have my shins, my knee is like totally swollen today and my shins are beat up. But days 2 and 3 of our hike, I was able to get through all of it without any pain because I believe I called on spirit. I called for that angelic help to assist me and assist my body. I called on the earth and the energy from the crystals and the rocks and nature around me to assist me, to give me energy. And each and every time that I do that, it does. So I know that it will for you too. And it's a time to marry your spiritual body, your mental body, and your physical body all together as one. And that's ultimately yoga, right? The union of self. And that's what you get when you push your body to do something that you thought was beyond it. And then you connect in with that higher power that calls you to do something really great. And for me, being in my physical body is something that's mandatory for me to live healthy and happy, because I so easily can be all in prayer, right? And all energetic. For other people, you might need to get more energetic and do things that are full of prayer and energy and out of that comfort zone, especially if you're really comfortable in your own skin and in your body. It's mandatory that you do things opposite of that, what I call your superpower zone, and push your limits. So if it's really easy for you to do physical things and you tend to need that extra push in your life to do things that are more spiritual and energetic, emotional, then connect with things that make you feel emotional. Connect with things that enliven that emotionality, that spiritual part of yourself, and watch how both your body and your mind, as well as your emotional body and your spiritual body, like just thrive. Everything starts working together. And if you're more like me and it's easier for you to zone out in like the spiritual realm, the energy realm, and understand that kind of life, get physical, get mental, get into this world where you are creating from the spiritual realm, but creating into physical manifestations and absolutely loving your life on earth. And I think hiking is the best way to do that. I hope this video is something that enlivens you, that inspires you, and you dig it. Thank you so much for being a part of your own university. Please like our channel and share it with your friends.